Yo, it is here. We are here. Welcome to the reaction to Cloudward Ho, my first reaction that I ever made. So bear with me. Um, the newest season of the Dimension 20 series with the Intrepid Heroes. I'm really excited. Um, mm, we'll jump right into it. I will maybe say later at the end of the video a little bit more on how I think this whole thing will go. Or I will make a separate recording and put it in the beginning here. But yeah, this is my first time watching this first reaction. I just skipped to this moment so we could have um, yeah the title screen right away, so everybody knows what's going on. I'm super excited, and yeah, we'll turn on the subtitles and go back to the beginning, and we will start. This is a like 2 hour and 30 minutes and some change. I will probably there will be a break at some point. Maybe even I will have on different clothing because I'm not sure if I can watch these 2 hours and 30 minutes all. Right now, we will see. We begin. We begin. I'm super excited for this steampunk
A list
adventure.
of the topics, themes, and
I have seen
subthemes
the
for today's
trailer.
episode has been included in the video description.
Yes. Mm. Oh, that's nice. Steampunk. Dinosaurs? Okay. It looks like dinosaurs. Okay, heavy machinery. I'm way more looking at the visuals than the what's written there. Of course, it is our intrepid heroes, Ed Brennan, as the game master.
Hello, one and all! Now going to see some Dimension 20 Cloudword Ho! I am your
Oh,
humble Dungeon Master, Brennan Mulligan. With me, as always, are our intrepid heroes! Say hi, intrepid heroes!
hi, intrepid
Say
heroes.
sky, intrepid heroes!
Oh, come on, Murph.
Woo!
Off to a good start.
It's Cloudward Ho! We're
Oh,
doing steampunk!
funny enough,
Adventure!
my current D&D campaign is also steampunk.
You
Um,
gotta give Bridge
where
proficiency
I'm
for
the
the opening
player.
of the vertical.
I'm a player in my D&D session where we're also in steampunk land.
I bring you now.
I wonder if there's going to be
World of
any
Cloud.
magic or no magic at all.
You see,
Coming out live, this is coming
Ooh,
live now from Hicklebottom Ridge in New Pilby. For all those folks at home, welcome to a newsreel bringing you to the flight of the Zephyr, that famed dirigible created by the one, the only Professor Comfrey McCloud.
we see a gorgeous,
interesting.
daring adventurer, a 60-year-old experienced veteran wind rider, Professor Comfrey McCloud, the inventor of the world's first
Oh, look at the cute baby.
a balloon that freezes the air around the outside of the balloon, creating normal air much hotter by comparison to the cold air around it, creating freodynamic lift. Flicking
Okay,
through the newsreel, Comfrey
makes
looks right at the
sense.
camera.
Welcome, all you watching at home, to the Hotel Ipswich, where we're having
Hey,
our annual meeting of the Wind
this is you
Rider
and me.
Society, those daring aeronauts that have the grit it takes to jump into the sky itself and seek adventure. Oh, and what's this coming over the horizon? Why, it's none other than the ship's bosun, Van Chapman!
Siobhan, please describe your character appearing in the newsreel.
And this, before we get into the characters, I will make a quick check if the audio is good. We'll be right back. So everything seems to be good. It is by design that I'm a little bit louder than these lovely people, and I hear them just fine. But if you want to hear what they have to say, read the subtitles or go to Dropout TV and subscribe and watch there. Even though I'm pretty sure the first episode is always also available on YouTube. But as you already maybe can tell, this will be an edited reaction because yeah, as I said, I love this series, and if you want to see it in full, Dropout/TV or Dropout.tv. You know where to find it. Now, let's get back into it.
Siobhan, please describe your character appearing in the newsreel.
Hello, my name is Van Chapman. I'm 6 foot tall and absolutely rippling with very real, very strong muscles. I come from an old sailing family and you can smell it in my breath.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude.
Van Chapman's been flying with the professor since a very...
Biscuits, we got dry tag, we got jerky, we
Lovely.
got those
Food.
little,
Maybe I should get a snack. Maybe I will get a snack later, guys.
You see the camera pan.
Skyward vessel,
I like the
none other than
half
the
rain.
Maya Yankova.
Emily, who do we see bound
Oh,
across the bridge?
okay, Emily, give it to
Maya
me.
Yankova is wearing a beautiful silk pirate shirt with a tactical corset, and she is the youngest girl on the ship. And she is from Scrapsylvania, a little island of scrap metal in the ocean, but right now she lives in the sky.
You see that Comfrey comes across the
Sounds
deck
like
and says,
Deponia, the video game,
and
for
talks
those who
to you,
maybe knew it,
big rolled
know
up
it.
map of different sky currents
I
and star
take out
charts.
my blunderbuss and shoot it.
Holy moly! Looks like we're gonna have to wing this one.
Oh, wow.
Man, you see,
Okay,
they look
pun,
over and
pun,
says,
pun, puns.
Maria, tell us something you through the bad and the good.
I'm interested in
City landscapes,
new
the
characters always.
smog, it's wonderful smog of industry. We love the smog. And also through wilderness unknown. That's where we meet Montgomery Montgomery.
Lou, please
Oh.
describe your character for us.
A young man, broad-shouldered,
Ooh.
big chest, just a mustache at this time, and a small
Montgomery.
afro, with like the bone of some kind of animal just dragging a large Bowie knife across it.
What'd you say there?
See, it says,
Montgomery Montgomery. They say you're a
I
real
like the name
outlaw.
Montgomery.
A fellow who knows the wilderness, a ranger and expert.
and you see an enormous moose comes out of the ocean, approaching the ship. And you see, he goes,
What?
My God, are moose even native to this region? Where's this creature coming from?
Out of the ocean?
Clive, it's good to see you.
see, it says,
What is going on?
Do you know this beast? Very well.
you see, Clive, Jack, please describe your character for us.
I guess they're just hanging off the side of the ship, drinking a little flask of whiskey, noticing
Oh.
the camera, just realizing he might get in trouble.
Looks
Goes,
kind of handsome, to be honest.
drops it off the side.
Complaint! Ow! You see, the reporter looks over and says,
Mr. Bucklesby, you found yourself in the honest employ of Professor McCloud. Rumor has it that there may be a little bit of sky romance unfolding on the ship.
and you see that Comfrey walks over and cocks her head looking at you.
Hey, I don't kiss and tell, baby.
You see, Comfrey looks at the camera and says,
What'd you call him? The most wanted man in Pilby? I'll say meow.
His shirt just does that thing like a cartoon does.
Excuse me.
looking over at you.
Maxwell, come back here!
Murph, please describe your character.
You see a little boy in a perfect three-piece suit with a perfect
A kid? He's playing a kid.
kind of wears similar to like what his grandfather's wearing. Just walks up and goes,
Oh.
Everyone here works for my grandfather.
You see, he looks at your grandfather Niels and says,
I love this. I love Maxwell already.
It is an honor and a privilege for us to fund these adventures. All of these people will change the world forever while we stay on the ground. We will not go on the adventure. We will stay on the ground. And our joy
I don't
comes
think
from
that is Maxwell's plan.
adventure and funding the adventure. I do this not only for myself, my crew, and my children, but now for my beautiful grandchild.
Allie, please describe your character who is currently swaddled.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm a little baby.
Oh no. Really?
You see, Comfrey goes,
Oh, there's so many kinds.
you see,
What?
Comfrey looks-
Bright red are you?
Is going on?
Bright red.
This is going to be a brain slug
I'm one
situation.
of the chill babies.
What are you
Oh,
eating these
Very
days?
cool.
you see that
Milk.
Comfrey looks at you and says,
Oh, my sweet little baby. One day you too will take to the sky.
I start pissing up into the air.
Hey-oh! Scott,
Cloudward bound already.
And I'm laughing while pissing. Flying up into the air.
And you say, as you piss all over the ship, you say that
It's crazy.
it says,
You know, we never did have the ship formally baptized.
and we fade from the newsreel to the drawing room of the Gotch family manor as a 29-year-old Maxwell Gotch, along with the rest of his 6
Okay,
brothers and his
we have a
father,
time jump.
hold Ouroboros
I
Cosmo,
see.
your family's personal accountant.
I wanted to see the baby.
The
I wanted to see it in
family
fights.
is ruined.
And Maxwell as well.
Utterly ruined. Your late grandfather saw fit to invest heavily in Professor McCloud, who over the past 10 years was seen to frequent opium dens with idle aristocrats, fancifully wondering aloud as to the existence
Well,
of the
you need to get
fabled
high if you want to get high, you
which
know.
your grandfather saw fit to bankroll
I
numerous
guess.
expeditions in search of.
I would say we don't know what happened to Professor McCloud, so I would say the trip to Zood was not necessarily a bust. It perhaps we can think of it as an investment.
Mr. Codswallop looks out and says,
What?
It is.
Maxwell is so dumb.
insurance letter
He's so done with
total
everything.
loss, and it seems highly likely that.
you see, your brother Hatwell turns to you and says,
Atwell, Maxwell.
Zood? I think we're trying to look for comfrey, aren't we, Maxwell? Or do you fancy yourself an aeronaut? Do you fancy yourself an adventurer?
Well, if the professor hasn't come back yet, I would assume that she's in Zood. So, 2 birds, 1 stone.
You'd assume she's in Zood rather than dead, after all the other expeditions.
Shut up, Hatwell. You have a stupid name.
I was thinking the same thing.
And you see that your father says, well, look, we're going to sell the original Zephyr. It's an old hunk of junk anyway, and McCloud hasn't flown it in years. And I'm going to need all of you to go to these and reclaim it.
Interesting.
As he goes over with Ouroboros all the different locations that have reclaimable
Wonder what the
material goods that you can go
jump
to help
in
mitigate this enormous loss.
technology was between the start of the Zephyr and now.
Okay, cool.
Oh, the first roll of the game.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Fucking 20. First
no. Oh,
Brand new Murph. Brand new
It's all
Murph.
new, guaranteed. Never roll.
yeah.
That's rolling bad, but
We hope it will stay. We hope it will stay.
Brian's rolling so
No, he's back to being
well.
Murph.
I'm gonna leave if we keep calling him the B word.
So you look on a nat 20. I'm going to give you more than I even had in this scene.
Wow.
I love that Brennan really rewards net 20s.
Something
I
that
love it.
everyone else in your family has missed. Because unlike your you see your father says, Samwell, Blainewell, Roywell, Hatwell, Wheelwell, Johnwell.
Wheelwell.
Going after Hatwell and
Wheelwell.
Solid.
You see, Wheelwell says, I'm going to the South Pole.
So solid.
So many rich voices.
Oh.
Will's fine. Leave him alone.
You see your father says,
We'll be heading to the McCloud farm. My father insisted that we take the Zephyr.
the Zephyr? Not,
Yes.
we've been told to acquire a Karakamachi blimp.
Wheelwell. Back me up here. You heard.
Give me a persuasion to get Wheelwell on your side.
Come on.
I have a plus
Come on.
7. Theoretically, I should do good.
Oh, come on, Murph.
20 gets Wheelwell on.
Oh.
Never should have said you were rowdy.
21!
Whoa! Murph! Murph is doing it.
Wheelwell says, I'm sorry, Captain Dotterdale. There's been a bit of a mix-em-up. I was supposed to go to the South Pole in the Zephyr, and then I got sick in the drawing. So now we're taking the Zephyr to Kirby.
I can just tell he's so hot.
We will so solid. He's got so solid, Will. Thank you.
I hope he will not betray
You
us.
see that the captain says, very well, we'll try to get the Zephyr skyworthy as fast as possible. And a tumbleweed tumbling past another tumbleweed, chasing a
Oh.
smaller tumbleweed. as they move through the rocky canyons and up on a fairy
The
chimney.
Wildest West.
I'd love, Allie, for you to go ahead and describe Olethra
Hmm.
McCloud.
What happened to our baby?
Alethra McCloud is a
Ooh,
20-year-old
beauty.
girl. She's very like clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. I'll gather all the guinea fowl and I grab a big lasso.
Yes. All right. That
Yes,
thing
sir.
stinks more than a prospect of britches. I don't want
I
you
said
messing
it.
with that. Go ahead and get this guinea fowl.
You hear an enormous and an 8-foot tall guinea fowl like comes roaring ostrich sized.
Okay. Okay.
You know how it works. Get the alpha and get him back in there.
I always go for the alpha. Yeah! And I try to lasso it.
Give me an attack roll.
Going for the alpha.
Ooh, that is a 21.
21. You got one right around the head of the
Good
alpha.
rolls.
Oh, this like enormous like
Easy, girl.
nestles up against you.
Oh, yeah. I see. I know that's important to you. I just think I might one day want to go somewhere.
Somewhere.
Breaking my heart.
I mean, at least he's honest and direct.
Alethra?
It's the mother.
Dad, I might come back.
No.
I might.
She never did. Or not often. Not very often.
Grandma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like you just see the Zephyr flying in any given night.
The Zephyr begins to fly in.
Huh?
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's her!
Oh
I
no.
take the lasso off of the guinea fowl and I try to make it fly up to the Zephyr. Go!
We're gonna roll. We're gonna roll to see if the guinea fowl, which is a flightless bird.
Yeah. I know.
Okay, 14. A valiant effort begins to like scramble up a wall.
I've got this shit with my very life.
And after, you ever realize that you're gonna have to play a guy for 20 episodes?
No, you're in the adventuring party.
And the only thing you knew about this dude was his name was Wheelwell.
He grows up and he sounds like that.
Sounds like that, and he thought he was going to the
And
south.
some people think he's hot.
Everyone
I'm
thinks
doing
he's
you a
hot.
solid.
I think he's hot. Like,
Everyone's got to admit, Wheel is fucking insane.
like his looks can be sexy,
Brother, if that would be helpful or not.
but
No, I think
the rest of him is not
So
sexy.
Can I
His
take
looks
a look
are.
at the invisible ink?
Yes.
Yeah.
On that, as you exit Gulch Canyon, this is a rowdy town for a rowdy fella. As you look around, give me a perception check with advantage.
I like the music. I don't even know. Does Domension 20 make their music, or
I don't have great perception though. So
I have to look in the credits? But 19 is still good.
As the motor,
Well, I was all excited because I rolled a 19. and an
Damn,
18,
Brian, you're
which
killing
is-
it.
I'm really gonna leave. If you keep saying the word.
Captain.
I'm gonna
You're
pull a
looking at
wheel well
Uber?
and spit out.
A little milk you've been drinking, you're just gonna spit it out.
Captain Daughterdale, Lucen says, Corporal Palaximus and Corporal Diaz will be escorting you in the motor carriage.
All right.
And you see that these two sky sailors both salute, looking sharp. So there's like two brawny women who are wearing the sort of red and blue.
I like the term looking
Get
sharp.
into this motor carriage and head out on that night.
And if they want to take my money, they can take these fists. And then I reveal the bruised fist.
Give me persuasion with advantage.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. We will see. He rolled good so far.
Oh, nat 20!
Again! Again! What is going on?
You see, you see,
Ryan.
Hutch stands up in the ghillie suit, perfectly concealed, and says, "You got scabs on your knuckles, kid. You got hair on your chest. I like that."
And I was just wondering if you had any information on the whereabouts of your mother.
So you are from back.
No.
All right. Look, I don't. Any information I had about my mom, she's
out there somewhere. You want to find her? Look past the horizon's edge. Wherever you
Aw,
are, she's not. All right?
I like
Follow her,
him,
as she would say.
and
So,
but I
Do the words
also
prototype
feel
radio
sad for him.
frequency, aught, pi, omega mean anything to you?
Olethra, that means everything to you. Prototype is one of the names that she used for the combat system.
In and see if it means
Okay.
anything.
Aught.
Oh, I can move these. I move a bunch of books, a bunch of the like Montgomery Montgomery books.
You're a fan of Montgomery La Montgomery?
Yeah. I mean, you know, they're pretty like entry level adventuring books. So, but yeah, I've read all of them a bunch of times.
Yes,
a bunch of
they
times.
sort of fall off towards the end, but the first few are.
Oh
pretty
yeah,
awesome.
totally. Yeah.
Shots
The more
fired!
distance from the source material.
Yeah,
slow
totally.
down bits,
Yeah.
But the first few are fun.
They're so fun.
They're a fun read.
Yeah.
Good beach read.
This is a non-canon scene. This is just a fun scene, right? This isn't canon.
Flipping the switch.
A beach read? Fuck you, Murph.
I tried to put a new antenna on there for so many times. I could never get a signal, but
Please say something.
this is Comfrey McLeod. This is Comfrey McLeod.
You hear your grandmother's voice.
Broadcasting from the 7th sub-VIM parallel. Losing oxygen rapidly, gaining methane and krill at an unsustainable rate. This broadcast is intended for anyone who can come to our aid. Expedition disembarked from Ramansu station on the 44th of Tahal with assistance from the House of Huyar.
Dates in a calendar you've never heard of, and locations you've never heard of.
We were discovered by the agents of the Eyeless Hand. If you can hear this, Olethra, it's real.
Oh my god!
Glorious and dangerous. And if we're not careful, we're going to receive it. Don't come. If you're hearing this, Van, Monty, Junker, Daisuke, I'm sorry. I never should have attempted it without you.
Transmission ends.
Wow,
Fuck
I
off,
love.
He was wrong. I was right. Can we record that? Can we play it again?
I took a lot of
Yes,
Zood, of course.
Zood.
Okay.
Wow,
That is,
and
I
that-
love
that's
things
a
like
shout
that.
out for me. I mean, maybe other people heard that too.
I heard it. Yes.
As the transmission ends, Maxwell.
That's so
bows
cute. I love.
From McLeod. You look at
Yeah.
each other standing in front
It
of
is like
the
really.
prototype. This
That's the magic of D&D.
with
It
a
is just like
arrow.
basic
It's a strong
stories
signal from the
that we
lost
can live and
fabled
create.
continent
I love it.
Jude. The mystical 28.
And when I say basic stories, I mean like these
I need to
archetypes,
find
and
Ghost
archetypes
Rider.
can be really fun.
Save my stupid fucking family who's wrong.
I agree with all of.
So we are back. I had to turn on the lights, and I got myself a little snacky snack. But yeah, we continue. It is a lot of fun.
Can
I'm gonna have to do a lot of drugs. Not have
all right.
to, but
Yes.
you know.
Well, I'm probably going to head to the Zephyr to
Please don't leave without me. I really want to do this with you.
Does the suit move
Hmm.
or
Time to round up the crew.
I hop into a way for me to roll underneath the car as I'm going in to talk to my parents and pull a very important spark plug out of it so that it can't leave without me.
Yes, you absolutely
Great.
can do that.
That's what I do. Okay.
Go ahead and give me a Tinker's Tool check,
Okay, great.
which I think is just going to be your intelligence plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay, great.
So Ellie plays a
Hey,
artificer.
that is a 18.
You
Right to do anything you fucking want.
Oh.
Really straining my ideologies. I really want to inhibit you from doing this, but that goes against everything we taught you.
I just want to be free.
Mm.
I slowly salute.
That's so
And
cute.
sing the national anthem that we
Oh, God.
co-wrote ourselves.
Yeah.
As you do, you see your mom and dad.
National anthems are never good.
Crying
Like,
so
there's
hard.
not one anthem that I feel like that's a banger.
Oh, there's a bunch
I
of
don't know
words
a lot of national
that
anthems, though,
make you
to be
do
honest.
stuff you don't want to do.
They're going to tell you who to be, how to dress. They're going to try to take you and put you into their machine.
Well, we're looking for your grandma. Think she might be interested. What's going on with you, kid? Why don't you come with us?
Okay, yeah. I try to slip through their grasp.
Roll initiative.
Oh god, fucking damn it. Oh god, but my dad isn't just
We
scary
will
to
see.
everyone. Okay, not good. It's an 8.
These guys.
The first bad roll.
12, and I'll take an.
Of course, it
average
comes in
roll
a decisive
for
moment.
You. You see one of them raises a club over his head to knock you unconscious.
Can I use a luck point?
To re-roll?
Yeah.
I'll say they beat you, but they actually don't go first.
Oh.
Zach goes first.
Ooh.
I
Oh.
guess walking up about 60 feet away, see a old man with a cowboy hat on, little sunglasses on his nose, sort of like a Japanese style, like overcoat, and like dusty pants and cowboy boots, walking from far away.
Chic.
Chic, très chic.
Try to interrupt and just yell.
You'll be able to attack twice again.
Okay, and then this is just a regular.
Yeah. Okay.
So first,
Like the third net 20?
Okay, so this will be the first attack.
Get out of
which
here.
is just regular. That's another 1 + 4. That's 5 damage. And the second one.
After the McLeod family.
Oh.
Look, sometimes.
Okay, like
in
a
Pilby, especially.
How you call this?
There can be some guys who want to come after people like you, people who have the last name McLeod. And I, as a favor to Comfrey, just said I would look out for you.
Is that why all those guys died around me on the roller coaster?
Yeah, they all had knives and they were all trying to drop them on your head in the loop-de-loop.
Okay. He's like a angel of protection.
Oh my
Sounds
god.
like something Hadwell would come up
Like I
with.
didn't blame myself, but
It must be shocking to be on a roller coaster and you get off, you get the picture back and everyone's dead in the picture.
everyone's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, a really good
I
angel.
was screaming for the drop. Like
I probably should have explained that one.
Yeah, wow. Oh my gosh. But thank you. You really did save me.
But you're Daisuke Bucklesby.
In the flesh. In the flesh.
More in the letter, going by the age.
If you're in the business of doing favors for Professor McCloud.
Pieces from a couple valves on the back as it rumbles up.
Oh my god.
Daisuke walks up pretty
He's
slow,
gonna be a
whispering
diva for Overwatch. I wonder how big the Zephyr is, actually.
TJ Maxx.
A lot of memories here. A lot of memories.
Your original adventuring body,
Yes.
and
You.
that's. She said she shouldn't have gone on the adventure without you.
I love this. I love this trope of like the younglings bringing back together their old crew.
I'm gonna have to listen to this message.
And
Daisuke's
it's
like
great.
kind of tearing up, but trying to. I got gasoline in my eye a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Convenient for right there, yeah.
It ended in I'm sorry, I never should have attempted this without you. She calls out you,
My
the
heart.
kid, Val, Monty, everybody, the whole crew. But it sounded like she was kind of in trouble. She sounded a little bit scared.
Is there any way for me to listen to this message again, or is it just
Can we try?
Taking your
Mech,
word.
it's right there.
Yeah, I'll do a little luck roll in front of the board. 17. I think on a 17, yeah, you put it on. It takes a second to get there, but after a moment, the message begins to play, which is both helpful.
So
to confirm
it
what you guys
is
are saying, but also
not
little bit
a
frightening, because of course
live
it
message.
means you have even less information. If that had been
Mm,
a present broadcast, you would know
Yes.
something,
Yeah.
but it's a loop. Heading to the captain's
loop.
quarters. You guys
Interesting.
find the captain's log. Looking through it, go ahead, anyone who wants to give me an investigation check.
just like a little old man whistle, and come on now.
At the edge of the skyboard, you
Ooh.
hear
Is it a dog?
Ghost dog, come on.
Zach, what do we
What?
see approaching?
So you see this old, I want to say 38-year-old
Oh my god, I love it.
Labrador,
Oh.
black lab, just white face,
Yeah.
No.
just long nails scratching on the floor. Come on now.
Ghost Dog gets up the gangplank, looks at you.
Go lay down. Oh, in there. Hey, roll on down.
Roll.
He's coming.
Amazing. The Zephyr takes off, and as lightning rakes across the sky, touching massive coils, the imposing silhouette of a toy shop. Emily, could you
Wow.
please describe the scene
That
we
sounds like
beheld at the top of this craggy tower?
Frankenstein and his
So,
monster.
What you see is Maria's toys and trinkets and other drivel to distract you from life's tragedies. A toy store. And then
Which
there's
she
this
has
small
to
print, it's like, by
just
the
to
way,
say.
before you enter, we are legally obligated to make sure you've had a tetanus shot. And then also there's like a 24-hour sign, like in neon, because I'm open 24 hours a day.
toy store.
Well, what kind of
And
toys?
whenever you enter, instead of like a pleasant ding, I think
There is an old woman with a broom who appears to be tending the shop as well as an
Oh,
employee of
I
Murray's.
really like the artwork as well. I like the names and the artwork.
You will
Artworks.
die.
yeah, kids love a memento mori. They really do.
I'm sorry, is this Captain Junker?
It's really great to meet you. No offense, you're one of my favorite people from the books.
The book.
Yeah, it's just really crazy. To meet
Monty
you.
La Montgomery, he really did such a good job until a point.
Yes. 4 or 5.
I kind of want to
Good
ask you at
ones,
one
yes.
point did someone take
Oh.
over and go straight?
Ooh, I love
They're
this
all
joke.
kind
I
of
love this
frustrated.
running
Someone
gag
like found
already.
his voice, then lost
Yes,
it.
yes.
Right?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna participate in this. Feeling a little.
the
feeling a
most
little-
loyal man. My grandma's in trouble. She's in another place that I'm realizing not everyone believes in.
I don't not believe in it.
She's in Zood, and she's in trouble.
Zood?
Yeah.
She's in Zood?
Hmm.
Is this some kind of joke?
We got a
Hmm.
radio distress call.
Let me tell you something about Zood. Zood is like hope. It's a honeypot that beckons in the young eager flies to their slow death. I don't know if I want to go down that road again.
Okay.
Auntie Zuzu
Oh.
says, we should make sure that
She
you have
seems
tea with your Rubik's
like
Cube.
nobody here seems
Puts a
truly
little
happy.
blanket around you, and she looks and says, you have come here to spin tales, which is not
Gives
right.
me a
It's
little
not
bit of
fun.
like Never
You
After
should
vibes.
go
Not to
browse the
compare it too
slinkies.
much to other seasons.
Browse!
We'll browse the slinkies, but we're not going to leave.
Give me your diamonds.
My personal workstation is it is a pastiche of pictures of a behemoth mechanical crow, half remembered. So each picture is a little different,
Oh.
almost how I emotionally remember it.
Certainly not
And
something
also
we will
just,
run into,
like, written
right?
across like a curse, Straka, 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 with my gun and all these bullets that I've.
And a lot of people think that it's a sailor's legend for describing what is ultimately shipwrecks and being lost at sea. But you see here everything you need to construct the mathematical rhythm of coordinates, not only for where this thing has been, but potentially for where it will be. The notes that you are able
Phantom
to
Island.
read here,
Why not an island?
navigationally, you feel like you could find
But I
this
wonder
thing
what
no
Zoot
problem.
is. Is it
That's
like
not
a
what
flying
concerns
city?
you. On a 28, what concerns you
Hmm.
is there's no telling where you would be if you got there. So even if you could sail through the storm
In there
to get
is
there,
suit. Like in
surviving
this
on the other
storm or in this thing
side
is going to
in
be suit.
whatever wilderness you were
Interesting.
deposited in, with maybe no infrastructure to refuel or no infrastructure to feed yourselves.
The-
You said it. You're the one who said it.
Oh, my eye.
Pass around the salt. Everyone wants some
Straka
salt.
is the spirit that what you throw away one day throws you away.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
not. Well, it was.
That
my
reminds me of
husband's tale here, but
Gravity
in the
Falls,
United
like
States.
the candy monster
I think
of
it is
all the
not.
unwanted candy from Halloween.
It is the ruin. We did not make it.
This is we can't work with
We
this.
can't work with this. It's not. It's gonna be. They're good for parking the car. you
Yeah,
know?
no, and also I don't want to be the person who goes around shouting or anything. I need a bosun.
We need a bosun.
Awesome.
We just need some.
Do I need to know what that word means? But I can
You know,
get
that's
from the
not-
context
We're
what
gonna
it
say
means.
I have a bosun I want.
Okay.
All
You
right.
want me? You gotta get Van.
Let's get Van.
Yeah. I think she runs like a little cocktail place now.
Yeah,
The Rusty.
Oh, that
Knot?
sounds cute.
The Rusty Knot?
Rusty knot sounds right.
Let's,
something
why
like
would
that.
a knot be rusty?
No, not like
Weathered. On the inside, it is painted a beautiful, gorgeous millennial grey. Everything is
What
a
has she
different
done?
shade of grey. The most expensive laminate that you can find on the floor. Every light bulb you see is an Edison light bulb that is hanging right at forehead height.
Can I get
All
some
of the-
truffle fries and some blistered Shishitos?
You never asked.
I like
And
Siobhan's
who do we
fit.
see tending to
Honestly,
these
also
guys?
Emily's and
Van Chapman
Murph's.
standing behind the bar, her
All of
face
them.
grizzled in the way
But
that only a white woman who has
also a
never
fighter.
heard of sunscreen and has only worked outside can get. In the intervening years since we last saw her,
as stimulating as this all is, actually, Van, we came here because we need you.
My grandma's missing. We think that she is in Zood, and she left us a message where she named all of your names, and she said,
she made it to Zood.
Yes. And she said she's sorry she never should have attempted it without you all.
And the Gotches are sponsoring
Yes.
a trip to Zood.
We've got the ship outside
So
right
we would
now.
like
I knew it was real. I always said it was real. I always said it was real. Didn't I say it was real?
I believe you said it was real.
I said it was real over and over and over and over and over.
Oh,
again.
that's so
Sometimes
cute.
We would be like, okay, we're all going to bed now and go hang out somewhere else so we can talk about something
That
else.
does actually,
Yeah.
looking back on it, does make sense. Yeah.
There was not much evidence to it. It was just sort of a thing you said.
Well,
No.
yeah. You don't need evidence for something that's blatantly true.
I left an incredibly prosperous toy shop to be here. Okay.
Of course she did.
I know a thing or two about sacrifice.
Yeah.
We have an open mic on Thursdays.
Oh yeah, and a pub quiz on Wednesdays.
That's
Hmm.
Gangbusters. People love it.
Like, yeah, people love pub quizzes. I'm not the biggest fan of it, actually, but
Multiple choice.
I know a lot of people who love it,
Following
actually.
vehicles capable of aerial
I
travel.
didn't know this one. I didn't know this.
A, balloon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
B,
Captain.
I mean,
I'm loyal to the nut.
I am too.
But if you're
I'm
asking
loyal
me,
to the nut is insane.
I look at Bert. I think I've got to go on one last adventure.
the nut needs you.
The nut. I know.
We love the nut.
I love the nut.
Girl, come
You
on.
know I love the nut.
We
Oh.
love the nut.
I
Felt
love
like,
nuts.
let
I
her.
love the nuts.
My guy.
You gotta
Gotta go
honor
on.
the nut.
You gotta honor
You're
the
gonna
nut.
honor the nut. Okay, this is crazy.
Penelope, darling.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
You jump aboard and you see the same crew of people.
Right, I'm
looking-
gonna.
Wow!
All right, two on a
I love this.
Right now in front of me, right now, line. I ain't never seen a more honourable crew ever.
Go
I've
off,
seen
girl.
in my
Go
life
off.
in my
Tell
life.
them.
I want these
You see-
dusty locking floors, clean as a whistle. I'm going to eat my Pizookie off of them by the end of the day. I have no doubt.
See, as soon as you say never seen a worse crew in your life.
Yeah. What's it like? Is it like Pilby but kind of crazier?
It's like an underground city, and everyone you meet, you think they're normal, but then surprise, they're covered in back tattoos and know how to dance.
Sounds really
And
hot.
they really know how to dance.
Does that explain
Oh,
That explains it to
Yeah.
a T.
Yeah.
The swinging city of Belle Nuit
oh.
in the Great Subterranean Congress. Having docked above, moving through the streets towards the Great Subterranean Congress, you look and see a street corner, a band
I'm
stand
feeling
up,
this
bass,
music.
a
Really,
trumpet
I'm feeling
player.
it.
Music fills the
Like
streets.
my favorite kind of
dancing
music is
out through the
probably
promenade.
electro
But
swing
within that
music,
rotunda as you approach, we
and
see
this is kind of swing
all
music,
the vast and
jazz
various
music more, but still.
delegates and senators and representatives of
A gift to remember our time together, and I gave him one of mine. It did not grow back.
My God, man. You gave
I
him
wonder if
two
he's
white
for
boys.
real or not.
You would have done the same.
We will find
Would you
out.
have
We will
known
find that out.
the life they live, understood them the way that I did. But at some point, the world comes and will ask you to pay in kind.
See, he turns and storms off. The Lady Greypace smiles.
Bye.
She puts a hand on your arm and says,
I
don't
like
think
his
this night
earring.
could have gone any better.
Blues earring, I
You owe
mean.
everything, Monty.
Appreciate the
Say, Mr. Montgomery, will you sign a copy of my favorite book?
No!
Oh.
God damn.
They're great books, man.
Oh,
Surprise!
So soft, so absorbent, the paper.
what's that supposed to mean, man? Ah, good to see you. Junker.
Okay, Monty, you've got a pretty big fan here, and then a kind of lukewarm one.
Gotch, you,
Oh, Ellie.
I'm Maxwell Gotch. You are the author
Oh, the
of
Gotch family.
The Gotch family,
An
of
absolute
course.
pleasure to meet
I
you.
think you might have known my grandfather. You are the author of 3 or 4 of my favorite books.
Maxwell, why don't you get drinks for everybody here?
Probably
Wouldn't
not
that be
going to.
such a good
I'll
idea?
take 2 champagnes.
Me?
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll
Hey,
take
there's-
2 champagne.
You might have to track him down or something.
Yeah, could you track down champagne?
No.
What's your morning routine like?
What? It's Montgomery Montgomery. Absolute pleasure. Nice to meet you.
This is. My name is Alethra.
Alethra.
McLeod.
Oh.
Humphrey McLeod is my
Oh.
grandma.
Yes, of course. The
I'm.
Montgomery Cog Scout 01714.
Yes,
Oh.
exactly. Yes,
Pilgrim
exactly.
Mantis.
I love this whole excitation. I love this interaction so much.
I'm so glad that you like
I love it when they're all
It
together.
was honestly
The
pretty
gang
much
is back
fun.
together.
They are.
And I mean, the
Um,
intrepid
it's-
heroes, but
it's so great to meet you.
also
I
this
really
guy.
thought I was gonna be cool, actually. But I read all your books. They're each one better than the last.
I'll stop you there.
Right.
I have been asked many times. I am no longer a wind rider. Those days are
She
behind
found
me.
Zood, Monty. She found Zood. And she's stuck there. Nobody else can do it, Monty. It's got to be us.
Think of what kind of book that would be, huh?
Yeah. I don't know if you have your next book figured out, because I think I've read up to where we lived.
You think we can get there?
I think I can take you all someplace that is a rare opportunity to see something that
I
most
feel a
people
plan is forming here.
Through wild space.
Give me a survival check.
You got it.
Come on.
That is a 28.
Ooh!
28.
It's what we do, baby.
It's what we do, baby.
Like, they have been rolling good. Like, there was a short period where they did not roll well, but
you listen to
they
it.
have been
There's
hitting
a
it.
piece in
I
the
love it.
transcript of hearing this looped recording that Professor McLeod says broadcasting from the 7th sub-Vim parallel. As you stand on the deck all together, Monty, Van, Maria, Daisuke, Max, you're finally not on the ground anymore. Alethra, Your grandmother's ship. She's out there somewhere.
Come on, Max, touch it.
All right. You touch the ship.
Oh,
You look at the inscription. The Zephyr. Cloudward.
that's so fun. Let's go.
And as you all share this moment, spotlights.
Oh.
This is Lord Kensington Cosgrove Murdershire. I'll
Mm.
thank you for the return of that vessel. And that's all for this episode of Dimension 20.
Oh, I mean, they stole it. They stole it, kind of.
Well.
I will stop it here. I'm not a big fan of next times. I didn't want to go into things as much as unspoiled as possible. Um, really great. I liked it a lot. The crew is back together. Like there's always needs to be like some setup, and I like the setup that we got here. Already some emotions. Like I don't know why, but it gives me like a feel of nostalgia, even though I just met these people. Great work as always. Um, we will see us in the next video. Yeah, I hope you all have a great day. I think I will make keep your eyes open. Please subscribe and give a like, not just for me, just in general for content creators that you want to support. It is the best and easiest way to support us because, well, you know, the algorithm. So, yes, have a great day and see you in the next video. Bye.